Is it possible for a global superstar like BTS's Jungkook to be fooled? The shocking fact recently came out to the public that the identity of the BTSM was allegedly used by an irresponsible person for a crime while he was serving in the army. How did this happen? Who's in charge? And what impact will it have on Jungkook and his fans around the world? Jungkook's identity misused fraud mode, revealed according to reports from South Korean media. Some time ago, the local police received reports of a fraud case on behalf of Jungkook. An unidentified assailant allegedly used Jungkook's name and photo to commit online fraud case was made while Jungkook was serving in the military, meaning he could not defend himself or clarify the allegations directly. A number of suspicious BTS fans began reporting the existence of fake social media accounts and websites using the name John Jungkook for various illegal transactions. One of the victims even claimed to have lost hundreds of millions of won after being tempted by an investment offer from an account on behalf of the idol. Jungkook didn't notice HYBE spoke up as the issue became more and more discussed. HYBE labels, the agency that oversees BTS, finally spoke up in a statement. They confirmed that Jungkook did not have an active personal account during his military service. They also confirmed that the idol was not involved in any online activities related to financial transactions. We are gathering evidence and will take firm legal action against anyone involved in the misuse of our artists' identities. We also urge fans to be more cautious of any form of fraud on behalf of Jungkook or other artists under HYBE's offices. The agency said in a statement, however, this still raises a big question. How can a world-class celebrity with a tight security system still be a victim of identity abuse, and was HYBE really able to protect her artist from this kind of evil? Victims began to appear. They are losing billions of money since this news came out. A number of victims who felt cheated began to reveal their experiences. One of the victims, a woman in her 30s who lives in Seoul, claimed to have transferred some money to someone who claimed to be the real Jungkook and promised investments in entertainment. He sent me private messages and gave me exclusive videos and photos that I had never seen before. I believe that it was indeed Jungkook because he spoke in a very convincing way, said the victim who asked to remain anonymous. Not only in South Korea, this case also began to spread to other countries. Some international fans also reported that they received suspicious messages from accounts claiming to be junk and asking for donations on the grounds that they were experiencing difficulties during their enlistment. How can the offender manipulate fans? Cybersecurity experts suspect that the perpetrators use deep fake techniques to create videos and sounds resembling junk. With the advancement of AI technology today, it is quite possible for someone to create visual engineering that looks very convincing. Deepfakes have reached an alarming level where it is difficult to distinguish between real videos and fake ones. The perpetrators have access to enough of Jungkook's voice and video recordings. They can easily create fake content that can fool anyone, said a technology expert from Korea University. This fact worries many even more. Jungkook alone can be a victim of identity abuse. What about ordinary people who don't have tight security like him? Nisans are angry. Army demands clarity and legal action. After this case went viral, Nissan and fans of BTS Army immediately reacted violently. They demanded that the authorities immediately arrest the offender and provide a commensurate punishment. The hashtags #ProtectJungkook and disappearance, Justice for Jungkook, immediately became trending on various social media platforms. This is too much. Jungkook is doing his duty for the country, but there are bad guys who actually use his name for personal gain. The police must act immediately, wrote one Twitter user. Some armies have even initiated global campaigns to raise awareness about the dangers of online fraud and deep fakes. They shared tips for recognizing fake accounts and aid avoiding scams on behalf of their idols. What's the next step? Currently, the South Korean police are conducting an in-depth investigation to uncover the identity of the perpetrators behind this scam. They work closely with digital forensics teams to track down traces of crimes committed through cyberspace. Meanwhile, HYBE promised to take legal action as soon as possible. They also reiterated that any form of activity on Jungkook's behalf without official approval is illegal and will be dealt with in accordance with applicable law. However, amid this case, many are still wondering, is this the first time Jungkook's identity has been used for fraud? Or is there a similar case that has not yet been revealed? And most importantly, is there any chance that Jungkook himself found out about this from within the military camp? So, how did you react and respond? Conclusion: vigilance is key. This case is a reminder for everyone, especially fans of K-pop idols, to be more careful when interacting online. The digital world does provide a lot of convenience, but it also stores various threats that cannot be underestimated for Jungkook's fans. The best thing to do right now is to remain vigilant and not easily trust the accounts on behalf of the idol. If you receive a suspicious message or offer, report it immediately to the authorities or to an authorized agency. One last question that still sticks in the minds of many people: if Jungkook finds out all this after completing the draft, how will he feel? Will he take legal action personally? Let's just wait for the continuation of the case. Stay tuned for the latest news only here, and don't be fooled by fake accounts. Protect Jungkook. Nearer justice for Jungkook. Did BTS's Jungkook really suffer such a huge financial loss while serving in the military? How can a world-class star get caught up in a scandal like this? An anonymous source recently revealed that Jungkook, one of the BTS members, was allegedly the victim of a stock investment scam that cost him up to 94.1 billion rupiah while serving in the military. This news instantly shook fans around the world. Is this true? Or is it just a rumor that was deliberately made to drop the name of the idol chronology of alleged stock fraud that ensnared Jungkook, according to reports circulating in South Korean media? The case began when Jungkook was reportedly interested in investing in the stock market before starting his military service. An individual claiming to be a financial consultant approached Jungkook's side and offered an investment opportunity with the promise of huge profits in a short period of time. Jungkook, who is known to have an interest in business and investment, reportedly trusted the individual and deposited a sizable sum of money. Unfortunately, the investment was allegedly a fraudulent scheme, and the money invested disappeared. Without a trace, not only Jungkook, several other public figures are also rumored to be victims in this scandal. BigHit Music open voice clarification, or even more confusing after this news came out, BigHit Music, as the agency that oversees BTS, finally spoke up in an official statement. The agency confirmed that they are conducting further investigations related to the veracity of this news. We are aware of rumors circulating regarding Jungkook and his alleged involvement in suspicious stock investments. We would like to emphasize that we are in the process of collecting information to find out the truth. We ask all parties not to spread unfounded speculation, said a representative of BigHit Music. However, instead of dampening the issue, the statement raises more questions. If it's true, Jungkook wasn't involved in the case, why didn't the agency directly refute it?